Greetings, Earth Dwellers. It is me, Jaime, here at the Corn Tortilla Press World Headquarters, vlog number 52. And it is a Friday morning. It's a little later. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm running a little slow today. I'm not, didn't get up later and got up early. Had breakfast early, watched the news, drank my first cup of coffee, then decided to clean the kitchen before I came up and took a shower, and then I started reading stuff and news, and then looking at papers and envelopes and things I had to see what's going on. Doing that second cup of coffee now. I actually poured it quite a while ago and had to keep reheating it, and that's just how I roll. If you've noticed, I'm kind of getting into a little bit of a pattern, but a pattern I like. I'm talking about music and or comics, two things that are been big with me, and I've been involved in heavily for at least the last 3.5, 4 decades, and on a professional level now too. So that's kind of cool. And I spoke of the Beatles yesterday, and not so much about their music, which I love, but their social significance, how they really were a phenomenon socially, and just what a big deal they were. And then I spoke of the artwork of Rick Griffin before that, from the pages of Surfer magazine to hippie comics to being one of the Fillmore Five for the poster art and so forth, and getting to meet him, which was quite a thrill. But today, I'm trying to cover some of the pantheon, I guess, if you will, of influences on me, because I find influences interesting, and I like to hear other people's influences as well. Not that if we hook up like, oh, you too, but how there's other people that you would never think of, like, oh, wow, it's interesting. So I got a cartoonist today, and that is going to be none other than one of my absolute favorites. I love her writing, if anything, is Lynda Barry. Can you see that? Because I'm holding it up blindly here. Lynda Barry, man, I just love all of her. These I got back. These were probably in the 80s. I picked these up. Funhouse. And then more recently for Amy, I bought her The Greatest of Marlis, which is a hardbound tome of just all the stories of Marlis. And her artwork, I'm going to be perfectly honest and frank here. Like I said, I believe I saw her work in the pages of Weirdo first in the early 80s. And at first glance, her artwork was almost off-putting. Almost. But, this is how I am with comics. I diligently read whatever's thrown in front of me. Even if it's superhero crappily drawn, I'll read it anyway. Because I'll sometimes find things that I say, oh, I like this. Lynda, I was blown away. Her stories are, they can be very funny, but some are very deep. There's pathos involved in them too. And her stories of reminiscing and it takes you right there. I mean, it just warms the heart. It's just, and then the artwork, it just, you see it and then it all meshes together. You're like, oh, I see how this works. And it's very organic. It's soulful, I guess is what you could say. It's some of the most soulful work I've ever come across to this day. I'm not saying there isn't anybody else. I'm just saying she's still very consistent, 35, 40 years down the line. So I highly recommend Lynda Barry. Very, very good artwork. Her name is spelled Lynda, Barry. So look her work up. She's just incredible. And it's not women's comics only, or it is alternative. It's underground stuff, which I prefer, but it's everybody. It's human being comics. So hopefully you like that. Okay, I guess that's gonna about do it today. Speaking of comics, I mailed some out yesterday. Yesterday was mail day. Commission and a couple of books went out as well with some stickers, and not a couple of books. One package was a few books. And I thank you very much, and I do appreciate it, because especially during this time, this is pretty much how I make my dough. So it's I got a commission, chase the money. So every commission I do, and it's fine, it's because it's money, but it also puts my graphic novel and comic book a little bit farther behind, because I got to pay the bills. But if you're interested, go to my website, which is corntortillapress.com. That's corntortillapress.com. you know, look around in there, see if there's anything you like. You don't have to buy anything, but it'd be nice. I have Venmo, I have PayPal, and we can handle it there. I'm going to be over on the table today, like I said, working on a logo for somebody's business. And in the meantime, if you have to go out, which I might do today, it's windy right now. It's sunny out, but we're supposed to get some rain coming in tomorrow afternoon, evening, and kind of go through until Tuesday. So we can use it. And I also got to go out and start my truck. So since I changed the battery, the old battery in there, it's got to keep that sucker running, man. You know, parking's a premium over here, and I don't have off-street parking. So, all right, kids, if you got to go out, mask up or wash hands, sanitize. Don't spit, don't lick, don't, you know, don't pass go, don't collect $200. I don't know. And most importantly, be kind to one another, because that is the key to all of this. All right, everyone, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.